It was a graveyard smash.
They did the mash.
It caught on in a flash.
They did the mash.
They did the monster mash.
Body Bags is the first film by John Carpenter that was made during my lifetime. Released in 1993, Body Bags was a 3-part anthology special that was produced by Showtime. The first 2 segments were directed by Carpenter, with the last being directed by Tobe Hooper. This special takes more of the comedic route of horror, putting quirky characters into spooky situations. The first story takes place at a gas station where a new young employee spends her first night alone in the middle of nowhere on the side of a creepy highway. There's a nod to Halloween in the very opening, as a matter of fact. We even have cameos by Wes Craven and Sam Raimi, which is pretty cool. Eventually, it plays out as a stalker film, and it's a fun and slightly creepy little tale to follow as the isolated atmosphere works to enhance the feeling of suspense. I bet we've all felt like this at one time or another, and it's a simple and straightforward ride to enjoy. The next story is about a middle-aged man going through a midlife crisis as he can't get over the fact that his hair has been thinning. He becomes obsessed with the fixing of the problem, and he goes to a television doctor who claims he has a miracle cure for hair loss. The man gets his wish and has a beautiful head of hair, but it comes at a cost he couldn't have possibly seen coming. This one is definitely supposed to be more silly, and it shows, but just with a spooky and zany ending. I think it's funny because the 80s and early 90s were so full of miracle hair grow products that this one seems perfectly timely for when it came out. John Carpenter actually plays the host of the special, as he looks to be some sort of zombie who's a mortician. Carpenter has said multiple times he thinks he's a horrible actor, but he's fantastic as the mortician in this particular special. He's covered up in creepy makeup and has so much fun with the role and brings a lot of personality and life to an atmosphere that's literally dead. I won't discuss the Hooper segment out of respect for this week's theme, but I'll say this: Body Bags is a perfect example of a nostalgic Halloween special. Definitely geared towards adults, but this one is silly, kooky, and it's one that you can look back on and remember as one of those spooky specials that came out in Hallow's past. And it'll give you that warm but creepy feeling inside. It's definitely a treat for any horror or Halloween junkie.